Welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. Today is a different sort of video because this is 10 things you probably didn't know about Forza Horizon 5. I'm super fortunate that I'm able to speak with the Forza Horizon 5 developers and ask them a whole bunch of questions about the game. And over the past couple of weeks, I've been collecting some information that I haven't shared before. So hopefully, today's video can give you some new information that you haven't heard about Forza Horizon 5 before. Let me know how many of these things you didn't know in the comments down below. No cheating. I know the way you guys are. Real quick though, before we do get into this video, I did want to let you guys know that yesterday I posted not one but two Forza Horizon 5 gameplay videos. One of them was on the first 8 minutes of the game, the opening sequence featuring some really cool cars, and the second one was covering some of the new cars coming to Forza Horizon 5. If you missed either of those videos, I will link to them in the description down below. Check them out after this video. Without further ado though, let's jump into these 10 things you probably, or I should say, hopefully didn't know about Forza Horizon 5. Number 1, Forza Horizon 5 features rear wheel steering. Just shown off in yesterday's gameplay was this Porsche Taycan. Pay close attention to the rear wheels as we're basically drifting up this dirt road. Those rear wheels will turn into the corner, allowing you to take corners harder and sharper than you usually would. For those of you who don't know, in real life, rear wheel steering has been around for a really long time actually. Probably most famously used on the Honda Prelude back in the day. The rear wheels would actually turn when you take corners. It didn't really get too popular again until recently actually, where it's made a comeback on a whole bunch of Porsche models. Some of the really big Audis have it, the Lamborghini Urus has it, and so on. For Forza Horizon 5, we don't know any other vehicles other than the Porsche Taycan that have rear wheel steering, so we're just gonna have to wait and see. Number 2, there is a brand new paint booth for Forza Horizon 5. Unfortunately, we don't have any gameplay or screenshots of the new paint booth for Forza Horizon 5, but the developers confirmed that it almost feels more like Photoshop when you're designing your cars now. We don't know just yet if they're gonna up the amount of layers that you can use on your vehicles or if paints will be better quality when you're actually racing. We don't know just yet, but there is a brand new paint booth coming to Forza Horizon 5. Number 3, this is the cover car for Forza Horizon 5. But what do you call it? Is it the AMG Project one? Or is it the AMG 1? Well, if you ask Mercedes, they'll tell you it's the AMG Project one. But if you ask Forza, they'll tell you it's the AMG one. Fun fact, Mercedes will not be calling this car the AMG 1 until they deliver it to the customers who purchased it in real life. After that, they drop the project name and it will officially be called the AMG 1. You can actually hear Forza use the AMG 1 name in some of the voiceover work here.
Did you hear that? Well, that is the last inbound cargo flight racing neck and neck with an AMG 1.
Number 4, there is a brand new difficulty for Forza Horizon 5 called Tourist. It's the easiest difficulty that we've ever had in a Forza game before. With Forza Horizon 5 being available on so many platforms and being included in Game Pass from launch, the developers wanted a new difficulty to make Forza Horizon 5 as accessible as possible for players of all ages and all skill levels. The Tourist difficulty is designed for super young kids or people who have never played a racing game before. It basically allows people to win the races without much competition. There's actually new assists to make driving the vehicles even easier. We don't know what those are just yet, so we'll need to wait and find out when the game launches. Number 5, Forza Horizon 5 is the biggest Forza Horizon game that Playground Games has ever made before. Actually, the map in Forza Horizon 5, the Mexico map, is 1.5 times bigger than the Forza Horizon 4 map. Not only that though, but the car list at launch for Forza Horizon 5 will be bigger than any Horizon game before. Forza Horizon 5 is trying to be as diverse as possible and feature as much variety as possible, both in the map featuring all of those 11 biomes and in the car list. We saw that a little bit yesterday. You've got dune buggies like this, or you've got massive vehicles like the Ford F450, or all electric vehicles like the Porsche Taycan Turbo S. There are a bunch of different types of vehicles in this game, and that's why Horizon 5 is the biggest Horizon game ever. Sort of piggybacking off that idea, we come to number 6. The Horizon Festivals. There's 6 Horizon Festivals in Forza Horizon 5. For those of you who don't know, the career mode, the campaign mode for Forza Horizon 5 has you as the Horizon boss, and it's up to you to build all of those Horizon Festivals around the map. Each of those festivals, though, is unique and will unlock unique races for you. One of those festivals is the Horizon Wild, which is all focused around off-roading. So if you build that festival, you'll suddenly unlock tons of off-road races to compete in. And there's 6 different festivals like that scattered around the map that you've actually got to build, which is really, really cool. I think you can see the diversity in this game again. Number 7, car upgrades. Now change the sound of your vehicle. When you're going into the upgrade shop and say you toss on a new air filter, that will change the sound of your car. A new exhaust also will change the sound of your car. Here's a little clip. Take a listen to the car revving as we scroll through different parts on the vehicle. You'll hear the car's engine note actually change, which is so sick. Number 8, there are new physics for Forza Horizon 5. There's actually a brand new braking system and a brand new suspension system. I haven't played Forza Horizon 5 for myself just yet, so take this with a grain of salt, but the developers said the brake pads feel way more realistic when you're actually engaging the brake pad with the brake disc when you're slowing your car down. The suspension has also been upgraded according to the developers and is actually more realistic to real life. I mean, I probably wouldn't encourage you to jump your Ford Bronco down an active volcano. You might explode the suspension, but apparently it feels more realistic to real life driving and therefore is actually easier to drive off-road according to the developers. Number 9, just yesterday this feature was unveiled. Forza Horizon 5 will feature a race mode. If you don't know what that is, in real life a lot of supercars and hypercars can lower their suspension down as they're driving or as they're parked on the side of the road, so they get a lower center of gravity and can take corners faster. Oftentimes their rear wings will also go up, so they'll have better downforce through the corners. You can actually do that in Forza Horizon 5. Unfortunately, at the time of recording this video, we don't know what cars other than the AMG Project 1 are gonna feature a race mode in Forza Horizon 5. That kind of leads me into point 9.5 or so. Convertibles are also confirmed for Forza Horizon 5. If you're in a car that has a convertible roof, you can press down on the left thumbstick and your roof will actually come down, which is pretty cool. It's a first for the Forza Horizon franchise. And finally, number 10, the wildlife in Forza Horizon 5 will actually respond to audio. For example, there's wild dogs in Forza Horizon 5, and they can hear vehicles. Say, for example, you're driving the Porsche Taycan, which is an all-electric vehicle. You'll be able to sneak up on the wild dogs and get super, super close to them. But say you're on the other end of the spectrum and you're driving a V12 powered Lamborghini. Those dogs are gonna hear you coming from way, way away, and they're gonna run away from your vehicle. So fun fact, if you wanna sneak up on the wildlife and then honk your horn to surprise them, do it in an electric vehicle is what I'm saying. So there you go. Those are 10 things you probably didn't know about Forza Horizon 5. I hope some of these actually stumped you and you didn't know them before. Let me know in the comments how many of them you didn't know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to stay up to date with everything Forza Horizon 5 related. I'll see you guys soon with some more FH5 gameplay soon. See you then. Bye.